In this video, we'll explore the darker side of Hollywood by highlighting 20 actors who have been involved in serious legal issues, from sexual assault and financial crimes to abuse and even murder. You may be shocked to see some of your favorite childhood stars caught up in these controversies. Be sure to leave a comment with your thoughts. We'd love to hear your opinions and start a conversation. Next are reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, known for their show Chrisley Knows Best, which premiered in 2014. However, in August 2019, the Chrisley family faced legal troubles when they were hit with allegations related to tax evasion, bank fraud, and wire fraud. They were accused of evading nearly $2 million in state taxes, hiding over $1 million in income from their reality show from the IRS, and falsifying documents regarding their income and assets. Although initially denying their guilt, Todd and Julie Chrisley eventually had to go to trial. Prosecutors revealed that they had inflated their wealth to banks, submitted falsified documents, and borrowed over $30 million to maintain their lifestyle while hiding money from the IRS. After a trial lasting nearly 3 weeks, Todd and Julie were convicted of conspiracy to commit bank fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and tax evasion. Julie was also found guilty of wire fraud. Their sentences were harsh. Todd received 12 years, while Julie was sentenced to 7 years in prison. Currently, Todd is serving his time at the Federal Correctional Institution Pensacola in Florida, while Julie is incarcerated at a federal correctional facility in Florida. Drew Drexel, a renowned athlete and winner of Season 11 of the reality show American Ninja Warrior, has faced serious allegations involving illegal behavior. These accusations have shocked the community and raised questions about the responsibility of public figures. Before the investigation, Drexel inspired many with his perseverance and determination, demonstrating not only physical strength, but also encouraging others to pursue their passion for sports and health. However, these allegations have seriously undermined his reputation and serve as a striking example of how swiftly a career and public persona can plummet from great heights to devastation when faced with serious accusations. Allison Mack, renowned for her role in the series Smallville, became the center of a shocking case in 2018 when she was arrested for her involvement in human trafficking and conspiracy linked to the NXIVM organization. This organization was described as a secretive network that engaged in remarkably exploitative practices. The police investigation uncovered Mack's involvement in enticing women to join the organization founded by Keith Raniere, who faced allegations of human trafficking and forced labor. Although she was released on bail, Mack was still confronted with significant legal repercussions. In 2021, she received a sentence of 3 years in prison, followed by 3 years of probation, 1,000 hours of community service, and a $20,000 fine. After serving 21 months, Mack was released in July 2023. Her descent from a television star to a convicted criminal serves as a stark reminder of the dangers associated with power and its abuse in a world rife with temptations. Her story is not only a serious warning, but also highlights the importance of remaining vigilant against the allure of power and exploitation. Kalen Rashad Walker, the actor known for his role in Superfly, faced a similar shock when he was charged with sexual assault-related crimes. Before becoming the center of media attention, Walker was regarded as a rising star with impressive performances. However, his career came to an abrupt halt when allegations of sexual assault and rape emerged, marking a significant turning point in his life and public image. The investigation revealed that Walker had exploited social media platforms to entice women and engage in inappropriate actions. Following his conviction and the imposition of a severe sentence, Walker's story represents not only a personal tragedy, but also a powerful reminder of the critical importance of safeguarding victims of sexual crimes and the need to apprehend and punish perpetrators. The shocking case of Ryan Grantham, a young actor known for his role in Riverdale, shocked the nation in 2020, when at just 24 years old, he was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his mother. This cruel act sent ripples through the community, and the proceedings at the British Columbia Supreme Court in Vancouver resulted in Grantham receiving a life sentence with no possibility of parole for 14 years. However, Grantham's crime did not end with the murder of his mother. He had also planned to attack Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Grantham had prepared multiple weapons and Molotov cocktails, but before executing this horrific plan, he chose to surrender to authorities. During the emotional sentencing, Justice Kathleen Kerr described his decision to turn himself in as an act of salvation that prevented a potential mass tragedy. She also highlighted the profound impact of this crime on Grantham's family. Although psychological evaluations indicated that he was suffering from depression prior to committing the crime, the judge still considered it a mitigating factor in determining his sentence. Grantham was held fully accountable for his actions and sentenced appropriately. The case is a clear reminder that even those facing mental health challenges must take responsibility for their actions. Zach Avery, an actor and producer, made a bold entry into financial crime when he pleaded guilty to securities fraud in 2021. He was convicted of orchestrating a large-scale Ponzi scheme, defrauding over 250 investors out of an astonishing $690 million, with estimated total losses of $227 million. Avery's scheme was highly sophisticated, luring investors with false promises that their money would be used to acquire film rights for international distribution on major platforms like HBO and Netflix. However, the investigation revealed that instead of following through on these promises, Avery diverted the funds to repay earlier investors or for personal expenses. On April 6, 2021, he was arrested for fraud and ultimately pleaded guilty on October 4th of the same year. By February 14, 2022, Avery was sentenced to 20 years in prison and ordered to pay restitution of up to $230 million to his victims. Many of the victims, close acquaintances of Avery, suffered severe financial losses as a result of his fraudulent actions. Prosecutors condemned Avery's actions as shocking, underscoring the profound betrayal he inflicted on those who had entrusted him with their faith and assets. Avery's downfall stands as a clear reminder of the serious consequences of financial crimes and highlights the importance of staying vigilant against breaches of trust. Ian Watkins, the former lead singer of the emo band Lost Prophets, shocked the world and hurt his loyal fans when he was arrested at the end of 2012 on multiple charges related to minors. Known as a voice for outsiders and an inspiration to many, Watkins's downfall became a shocking turn of events that few could have imagined. Initially, both fans and band members supported Ian Watkins, but they were forced to withdraw their support as the severity of his crimes was revealed. The evidence of child abuse that Watkins committed was some of the most shocking and painful that police had ever encountered. Ultimately, Watkins pleaded guilty to several charges, including possession of illegal materials and other serious offenses, to spare the jury from confronting the horrific evidence. He was sentenced to 29 years in prison, along with an additional 6 years of supervised release. Since being incarcerated, Watkins's health and appearance have deteriorated significantly, making him nearly unrecognizable. Although some fans and old friends still visit him, his reputation as a musician has been permanently destroyed. Shannon Richardson, a once promising actress, experienced a major turning point in May 2013 that led to the complete collapse of her career. She was previously known for her memorable roles in various TV shows, especially in the popular series The Walking Dead. However, Richardson's life took a dark turn when she accused her husband, Nathan Richardson, of being involved in sending threatening letters to several prominent figures, including President Barack Obama. Nathan denied all accusations, claiming he was being framed by his wife. However, after a thorough investigation, evidence revealed that Shannon was behind the plot to incriminate her husband. On June 7, 2013, she was arrested for sending threatening letters to President Obama and eventually confessed to her actions, admitting that she had sent the 3 malicious letters to frame her husband. On November 22nd of that same year, Richardson reached a plea agreement, resulting in an 18-year prison sentence. Beyond the criminal proceedings, she also pursued a civil lawsuit concerning personal rights while in custody, though it was dismissed in March 2015. She is currently serving her sentence at a federal prison in Fort Worth, Texas, with a projected release date of November 18, 2028. William Hayden is a prominent American television personality best known for his leading role on the reality show Sons of Guns on the Discovery Channel. The show focused on the crafting and repair of firearms while providing insights into military culture and weaponry. Prior to his rise to fame, Hayden was an experienced gunsmith and established his own firearms business. His television presence quickly garnered attention from viewers due to his in-depth knowledge and strong personality. However, Hayden's career suffered a severe blow in 2014 when he was arrested and faced serious charges related to sexual crimes. These allegations not only damaged his reputation, but also marked the end of his television career. In 2017, Hayden was sentenced to 3 life terms plus an additional 40 years in prison without the possibility of parole. Will Hayden's story serves not only as a reflection of fame, but also as a stark reminder of the serious repercussions that can arise from personal actions. Joe Exotic, also known as the Tiger King, became an internationally recognized figure as the operator of the Greater Wynwood Exotic Animal Park in Oklahoma from 1999 to 2018. He gained widespread notoriety for his care of rare tigers at the park, but his career took a dark turn in September 2018 when he was arrested for allegedly hiring a hitman to kill Carol Baskin, an animal rights activist and longtime rival. The conflict between Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin was highly charged, with Baskin accusing Exotic of animal abuse. This feud led to a major investigation, and Joe Exotic was ultimately convicted of 2 counts of murder for hire and 17 federal charges related to animal cruelty, including the killing of 5 tigers. Meanwhile, Carol Baskin also found herself embroiled in legal troubles. She was convicted of unrelated charges and sentenced to 22 years in prison, which was later reduced to 21 years in January 2022. The intense legal struggle between Joe Exotic and Baskin captured significant public interest, highlighting the complexities of the exotic animal industry and the legal repercussions of personal feuds. Their story is not only a personal tragedy, but also serves as a lesson on the perils of hatred and cruelty towards animals. Skylar DeLeon, once a prominent name in the Power Rangers universe, faced a tragic downfall from a once promising childhood. Her life took a dark turn when she became embroiled in serious criminal activities. In April 2009, DeLeon and her accomplice Jennifer Henderson were convicted of murdering Thomas and Jackie Hawks from Prescott, Arizona. The couple vanished after their meeting with DeLeon and Henderson, and their bodies were never recovered. Following a confession from a co-conspirator to the police, DeLeon was arrested and underwent a tense trial, ultimately receiving a death sentence. However, the sentence has not been carried out due to a moratorium on the death penalty in California. DeLeon's life took a dramatic turn when she underwent gender reassignment surgery and began hormone therapy, becoming Skylar Preciosa. Her story is not only a rebirth of life, but also a powerful message about the ability to change and recover in the midst of hardship. In another development, Zara Fithian and Victor Mark, a couple from Nottingham, UK, were convicted of child abuse. They were accused of abusing a victim between the ages of 13 and 15. The investigation, based on the victim's testimony, revealed many cruel acts committed by the couple, causing pain and lasting damage to the victims. Amy Locane, an actress known for her role in John Waters' musical comedy Cry Baby, and as Sandy Harling in the first season of Melrose Place, faced a tragic incident on June 27, 2010, when she was involved in a fatal car accident in Montgomery, New Jersey. While driving at high speed, Locane collided with Fred Seaman's vehicle, resulting in the tragic death of his 60-year-old wife, Helene Seaman. Subsequent tests revealed that Locane's blood alcohol level was nearly 3 times the legal limit. As a result, she was convicted of vehicular manslaughter and aggravated assault by auto, initially receiving a 3-year prison sentence. However, after several court rulings and reviews, her sentence was increased to 8 years in September 2020. Locane is currently serving her time at a women's correctional facility and is expected to serve more than 6 years before being eligible for parole. The case attracted considerable public attention, igniting debates about the legal system and sentencing practices in New Jersey, raising questions about accountability and road safety. Locane's story is not only a personal tragedy, but also a stark reminder of the serious repercussions of driving under the influence. Jen Shah is best known for her role on Bravo's The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, where she is recognized for her sharp remarks and dramatic personality. However, in March 2021, she faced criminal charges related to money laundering and wire fraud. Along with her assistant, Shah was accused of running a phone scam targeting elderly victims, defrauding them of significant amounts of money by offering services like website creation and business coaching that were essentially worthless. Reports reveal the heartbreaking stories of victims, such as 75-year-old Tricia from North Carolina, who invested over $47,000 in business coaching services. Another victim, World War II veteran Ralph Hick, lost more than $100,000. Sadly, Hick passed away at the age of 92, and his family believes that the scam was a contributing factor to his death. Text messages between Shaw and her accomplices indicated they discussed strategies to keep victims engaged and make them spend more money. Initially pleading not guilty, Shaw later admitted to wire fraud. She was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison and is currently serving her time at the Federal Correctional Institution Bryan in Texas, with the possibility of parole in August 2028. Jared Fogle, famously known as the Subway Guy, once had a shining career in advertising and media. However, his life took a drastic turn in August 2015 when he was arrested on serious charges related to sexual abuse. Fogle pleaded guilty and received a sentence of 15 years and 8 months in prison. The investigation uncovered numerous serious offenses committed by Fogle, and he admitted to many regrettable actions. Following his sentencing, he is now serving time in a federal prison, facing the repercussions of his actions. The fallout from the incident not only affected Fogle's personal life, but also sent shockwaves through the community and his fans. The collapse of his career and public persona has become a profound lesson on the significance of ethics and accountability in life. Fogle's story is indeed a stark reminder of the severe consequences that can arise from misguided choices. Josh Duggar is an American television personality, best known for the reality series 19 Kids and Counting on TLC. The show documented the daily lives of the Duggar family, who have 19 children, while exploring the family and religious values they upheld. Born in 1987, Josh was one of the oldest siblings in the family and quickly became a recognizable figure to audiences. However, Josh's career faced serious repercussions due to legal issues. In April 2021, he was charged with possession of inappropriate content. Despite denying the allegations, he was convicted and sentenced to prison. This incident sparked significant criticism within the community, prompting discussions about accountability and ethics in the reality TV industry. Josh Duggar's case not only had personal repercussions for him, but also harmed the reputation of his entire family and the show they were associated with. Michael Jace, best known for his role in the television series The Shield, faced a tragic turning point in his life when he was charged with murdering his wife, April Jace. The incident occurred on May 20th, 2014, when April was found dead from a gunshot wound. Jace called the police and confessed to his actions. Following his arrest, details of the case gradually emerged, leading to a highly publicized trial. On June 10th, 2016, Jace was sentenced to life in prison. His actions not only shocked the community, but also left his fans and colleagues in disbelief and mourning. Michael Jace's story is a poignant reminder of the horrific consequences of violence and the vital importance of supporting victims. It also highlights the relentless efforts of law enforcement to secure justice and protect those affected by acts of violence. Jo Sun, a Korean American, made his mark in multiple fields, including mixed martial arts, boxing, professional wrestling, and acting, gaining particular recognition for his role in the 1997 film Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. In 2011, Jo Sun was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison in California for his involvement in a gang rape and torture incident that occurred in 1990. He subsequently received an additional 27-year sentence for murdering his cellmate, Michael Thomas Graham. Currently, Sun is serving a life sentence of 34 years and has encountered numerous other legal issues, including charges of vandalism and failure to comply with the conditions of his sentencing. During Joe Sun's trial, the allegations of rape, torture, and murder revealed a heartbreaking truth. He and his accomplices inflicted severe physical and psychological trauma on the victim before releasing her. Sun's narrative not only exposes the brutality of his actions, but also illustrates the lasting repercussions of such crimes on future generations, emphasizing the potential dangers associated with the offenses he was involved in. Stoney Westmoreland is an actor known for his role as Andy Mack in the teen television series, where his character made a lasting impression on viewers, paving the way for a promising career. However, in December 2018, his career faced a major shock when he was arrested in Salt Lake City, Utah, on serious charges. Reports indicated that Westmoreland engaged in inappropriate behavior, leading to charges related to attempting to lure a minor. In his defense, Westmoreland's lawyer argued that he had misunderstood the situation and believed he was communicating with an adult. However, this did not diminish the seriousness of the charges he faced. Following a plea agreement, Westmoreland consented to adhere to stringent conditions, including random checks and a complete prohibition on unsupervised contact with anyone under 18. This incident not only damaged his personal reputation, but also resulted in his immediate dismissal from artistic projects. Once a promising actor, Westmoreland now confronts serious consequences, compelling him to reevaluate his career trajectory and life choices. His story serves as a reminder of the significance of maintaining ethics and responsibility in both the arts and personal life. Bobby Shmurda, like many rappers, built his reputation with songs about street life and crime. What set him apart, however, was his involvement in real-life criminal activities rather than just portraying them through his music. In 2014, at the age of 20, Bobby Shmurda rose to fame with his hit single Hot Nigga, which climbed to 6th place on the Billboard Hot 100. His career was skyrocketing, and many believed he was on track to becoming a major star in the rap industry. However, in 2014, Bobby Shmurda's life took a turn as he faced a series of legal troubles. In June, he was arrested and charged with weapon possession after police found a gun in a friend's apartment. By December, the situation worsened when Shmurda was arrested again, this time on conspiracy to commit murder charges. While under investigation, he further complicated his legal standing by attempting to smuggle a knife into Rikers Island, escalating his already dire legal situation. By September 2016, under the weight of multiple serious charges, Bobby Shmurda agreed to a plea deal, admitting to third-degree conspiracy to commit murder and weapon possession. Initially sentenced to 7 years in prison, his term was extended to 11 years after a homemade knife was discovered in his cell. Shmurda's dramatic fall from a promising rap star to an inmate serves as a stark, cautionary tale in the hip-hop community about the consequences of poor decisions. Gary Glitter, the prominent pop star of the 1970s known for his glam rock style, saw his career collapse in 1999 when he was convicted of offenses related to minors. He served 4 months in prison in the UK for possessing illegal materials. After his release, Glitter left the UK and lived in Cambodia, but was deported in 2002 due to suspicions of further criminal behavior. His career was permanently tarnished by these scandals. After moving to Vietnam, Gary Glitter continued to encounter legal troubles and was convicted of similar offenses, resulting in additional prison time. When he returned to the UK, his attempts to revive his career were overshadowed by new allegations in 2012. Glitter was linked to a major investigation into the misconduct of television presenter Jimmy Savile. UK authorities uncovered further allegations against him, including a serious charge involving a minor connected to the BBC. Glitter was arrested and faced multiple charges, and in 2015, he was convicted and sentenced to 16 years in prison, potentially spending the rest of his life behind bars. Thank you for watching today's video about celebrities facing serious allegations, ranging from sexual harassment and tax evasion to child abuse and even murder. We hope these compelling stories have helped you gain a better understanding of the consequences they face in a high-pressure industry. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on more engaging content in the future. See you in the next video.